What's up everyone, Vu of Vu Films back with another video. Sorry about my jacked up voice because it sounds like absolute trash. I basically sound like a typical tube doucher after they had finally negotiated a solid sponsorship with Squarespace. With that said, this video is not sponsored by any brands, so there is that, and my knees are not sore from being on them for anything. Moving on to the absolute clickbait thumbnail of this video, I'm here to tell you that your backpack, your camera backpack to be exact, is absolute trash. Why is it trash? Because you obviously overpaid for it. Camera backpacks that are good quality with good features, well made, etc., are generally very overpriced. Bags in general are overpriced, especially designer handbags. There's people out there, females, that buy like $10,000 purses and stuff, and they keep like $5 worth of stuff inside them. Ridiculous. But at least camera bags, you are putting very expensive gear in there, and upwards of $5, $10, $15, $20,000 worth of gear in your backpack at any given time. So a lot of people are very willing to go out and invest a lot of money on a good camera backpack. It's somewhat understandable, but at the same time, in my opinion, it's still overpriced. I never thought anyone should ever purchase a backpack that is more than $150. And the problem is all the $50, $60 backpacks are really bad. Pretty much any backpack, any camera backpack under $100 is not great. It's either made out of clothy materials that if gotten wet, the water soaks in, it's not sewn well, padding is janky, zippers are janky, you know what I'm talking about. And earlier in your photo or video career, I'm sure you have bought a pretty janky backpack or got one for free with your Adorama or B&H photo order and use that, and then you just live with it. I'm here to tell you that days are changing, and it takes something or somebody to change it. And today, I'm telling you that Ulanzi has changed the game. I am not sponsored by Ulanzi. I am not affiliated or like an Ulanzi ambassador. I am just very supportive of Ulanzi because when I had like 1,000 subscribers, Ulanzi reached out and asked me if I want to try some of their things out to feature on my YouTube channel. They have been very supportive of my channel. And so when I see cool brands that support a dude like myself, as well as they just generally make good products. If I was just some regular non-tube doucher that is trying to buy camera accessories, I would not hesitate to buy Ulanzi products because they're just good quality and their prices are very competitive. And I would honestly say like 85 to 90% of the things that they sell are better than their competitors' equivalent and at a cheaper price. Ulanzi have released 2 new backpacks and they have sent me one of them to review. This is their smaller travel model. I have forgot what the name was. Put it here I'll put it here in text. But I believe this one is 22 liter, and you know, to be point blank with you, this thing costs $109 regular, but right now it is on sale as low as $89. And if you use my promo code, let me show you, you get additional 10% off your order. So $109, you're not going to get a better backpack. I mean, I would even say for $200, you're not gonna get a better backpack than this. I would even say there's $350 backpacks out there that is not gonna be better than this. I'm not just saying that because they sent me this backpack for review or something. I would have gladly spent $89 and just for this backpack and used it and not made a review. The materials are excellent. The craft, the sewing, the zippers, I mean, everything that this backpack is made out of and how it is made is just 100% quality. There's nothing that I can say negative about it and how it is built and what it is made out of. The backpack itself, when you order it, comes with this backpack as well as a smaller backpack, which I have clipped here onto one of the backpack straps. But yeah, this backpack is incredible, and I'm gonna walk you through some of the features and you'll see why. First of all, a lot of companies out there, they just try to go out their way to make all these crazy features on the backpack, but then they don't really think about how the backpack is used, or they do think about how it's used, but it's like the way they figure people use it is very impractical and in the real world doesn't make any sense. The reality is camera dudes like myself, videographers, photographers, just need to have access to our gear with organization, with pockets, etc., to not only do the job, but to make it convenient to carry and to be able to access our stuff quickly. So every camera bag manufacturer should take note of this, and pretty much the only thing your camera bag really needs to do and do well is to have rear access to your camera and lenses and whatever else you want to put in it quickly and efficiently, and that's exactly what Ulanzi does here. First of all, the back padding is excellent. It has great padding. It has really comfortable shoulder pads. It has the little chest strap, and it has extra little clipping areas on the strap for you to clip whatever it is you like on it. I took this on a trip last weekend to Kansas to film a wedding, and I used the backpack, and I still have all the gear that I used. I still have all the gear that I packed in the backpack. So it works fantastic, and the 22 liter and like the overall size of the backpack fits very well underneath the airplane seat. And you know, I have slightly bigger backpacks, and a lot of times I have a lot of trouble getting the backpack underneath the seat. This one fits underneath an airplane seat to perfection, like just enough, pretty much. So again, camera backpacks only need to have access to the rear opening efficiently and easily, and that's what this Ulanzi backpack does. But it also has these little Velcro straps that prevent this thing from opening all the way, and it says Velcro, so you just kind of take your Velcro off. And inside my backpack, obviously there's like 18 different ways, or probably 18,000 different ways you could like organize your gear. And the way I have my dividers is very simple. This here is my FX3 with my Sony 24-70 G Master 2 lens. I have my DJI Mini 4 Pro drone here. I have a Sony shotgun mic in here. Here was my Sony ZV-E1 with a Viltrox 20mm that I was trying to test and review during the trip. I'm currently using the Viltrox 20mm with my Sony ZV-E1 to film this video, which is why it's not in the backpack. I have here the RC remote for the DJI drone. Here's my FX30. I have just an extra, the battery attachment right here for my DJI or Osmo Pocket 3. I have the Viltrox 16mm f1.8 lens that they also sent me to review, which I was testing out. I have a Sony triple charger, very nice and compact triple charger. So you could charge 3 batteries right there, and it's so small and slim. It fits right there. I know there has been a new triple charge that has been released, and that's my one gripe about that one, is that it won't fit in here like this. And you're gonna ask me where my batteries are at. My batteries are here inside the side pocket, which I'll show you in a second. And up here, I have my Lenovo Legion Go controller. So this controller will connect to the screen, which I'll show you where I have that. And I have an Anker power bank that's capable of 100 watts charging. So yeah, that's what goes here. And what's also cool about this backpack is that it has additional storage here for just whatever it is you want to use. So you can put your laptop back here. Obviously you can strap it down with this Velcro, and everything again is very nicely made, high quality materials. I have like a little wallet thing with my business cards. I have some USB-C cables, and I did also have my SD cards in here, but it's over there on my computer right now. Some more cables that I stuck in here. And the thing is, one thing to note about like this 22-liter backpack is that once you have all this gear, especially the way I have my like cameras coming up sideways like this, I'm not gonna be able to like put anything else too much up here. So if I want to put my laptop in here, I will definitely have to like turn my camera long ways. And of course, that's going to limit the amount of things that you could store here in this area. If that's the case, you're going to have to try to, flatten out a lot of things, like possibly this 16mm Viltrox, your 2470s, your 16-35 is going to have to lay sideways and not, up and down, because once you put your laptop in here, this is going to get a lot thicker and it's going to be hard to close. So even like now, this thing is already pretty hard to close, zip up, in my opinion. So the way I have this thing set up now, I'm not going to be able to put too much stuff here anyway, but I am able to put small little knickknacks here and there. So that is the main compartment. And as I mentioned earlier, there's side access compartment right here, where obviously you could get quick access to your main body right here, FX3. And this is where the 3 battery slots are. And I'm sure right now some of you are like, this backpack looks familiar to another backpack that I know of, and I'll get to that in a bit. So let me zip all this stuff up. Obviously there's a handle here right in the middle that you could use to pick up your bag. Another side handle right here that you could use to pick up your bag. You have some straps here at the bottom if you want to strap your back, your tripod, your gimbal, whatever. You could also use these same straps or not. You could also strap things here on the side of the backpack, on both sides of the backpack. And there's actually 2 cup holders on either side for you to use. Very nice and high quality, I guess I could say. Overall, solid cup holders on the side. Now, for the front, and this little side pouch that it comes with, it pretty much just carries, little knickknacks. I have additional like audio cables, mic cables and things like that I put here, and I, just want easy access to it, so I grab it when I need it. And then you have this front pocket, and this is where I put my actual Lenovo Legion Go screen, which I use, to, again, it's a PC basically. So I back up footage, I could edit on it, play games on it, whatever it is I want for my own entertainment. That's why it's easy access right here in the front. So when I'm on the plane, I've got zip here, grab here, unzip the back and grab the controller or whatever and the battery, whatever, really quickly. In here, there's actually a nice little pocket here. I just put lens, camera cleaning supplies pouch. I put, this is my headphone pouch. I got some wired headphones, earbuds there. Put everything else. It's a big pocket. It pretty much covers this whole entire area. Could be accessed through this pocket. And it's separate from this area. And this part right here actually zips all the way down. And you have additional storage here. Here I put like my audio recorders, and additional cables, things of that nature. It comes down about halfway of the length of this pouch. And there's more access here, different little like pockets you can put stuff here. And you have an additional zipper area to put more stuff. And I have more cables, more like USB-C cables that I may or may not need right there. And again, everything is just really nice quality, well stitched, well made, the whole 9 yards. When you buy this backpack and then you get it, you're gonna be just like, wow, this backpack seems like it should cost way more than, $109. But the fact that it's on sale right now for $89 is pretty ridiculous, which is why this video is a little bit janky and haphazard, because I'm just trying to let you know about this backpack because the sale is not gonna last. And, I always thought that, hey, and to me as a videographer, photographer all these years, trying to buy like that perfect backpack, not wanting to spend, $300 on something that I may or may not even like. Like there's gonna be a lot of compromises for me in terms of like features and things that I need. The basics I think all backpacks should have, plus additional features. Like this backpack checks all the boxes, but not only that, it's less than $100 right now. So at that price, I mean, I would dare you just buy it and then try it out against your backpack that you currently have, and I almost guarantee you're probably going to prefer to use this backpack. With that said, I did mention that it looks familiar to another backpack, and on this channel, I'm always gonna keep things real. I'm not gonna BS with you. This backpack reminds me of the PGY Tech OneMo light backpack, and in my opinion, it is pretty much the same backpack as the PGY Tech OneMo light backpack in terms of the actual like base build, the materials, and like a lot of the different details of this backpack is essentially the same as the PGY OneMo light backpack. And as you can see, they both sit up. And if you look, the stitching cues and things like that, like the way things are clipped, the side clips, even like the zippers and stuff like that are pretty much made out of the exact same stuff. I would dare say that it is a mixture. The Ulanzi is a mixture of the PGY Tech OneMo Lite and the OneMo backpack in terms of features and like details. Like the cushions here on your back is not exactly the same cushions as the OneMo Lite backpack. It's actually better in my opinion, but it's almost the same exact cushions you find on the standard OneMo backpack, the non-light. In terms of pockets, obviously they both just open up the exact same way, except for the OneMo Lite doesn't have that Velcro strap down, and it doesn't have that many pockets for at the laptop area. There's no pockets at all. There's just a laptop pocket and nothing else. So this one overall in terms of like pockets and availability, the PGY Tech OneMo Lite basically has like the same exact, the PGY Tech OneMo Lite basically has like the same overall main compartment as the Ulanzi backpack, but it just lacks additional pockets and storage that the Ulanzi one has. Like when you open the front one, you just have like one pocket here and that's it. And there's like no other like pockets, for organization. There is one extra pocket on the side here, but it doesn't really do, as much, like, it doesn't nearly have as many pockets as the Ulanzi backpack. Like I could go through and show you the features of the Ulanzi pockets in like 2 seconds. There's one extra pocket here, there's one extra pocket here, and that's about it, but then everything else in terms of like the main design, the main base design of both these backpacks are the same. So I'm not really sure if Ulanzi is associated with PGY Tech at all, or Ulanzi just kind of copied PGY Tech's design and then changed things enough to differentiate itself in terms of just, pockets and where zippers are, etc. So yeah, I don't know much more about that, but I'm just telling you what I noticed. And if I notice something, I'm not gonna just BS you. But again, the PGY Tech OneMo Lite costs $150. And in my opinion, that backpack is well worth $150. But for this to be like less than $100 right now, I highly recommend you buy the Ulanzi 22-liter backpack right now. I forgot the name, I'll list it right here, but highly recommended. And I promise you, if you're looking for a backpack right now, you're not gonna regret buying the Ulanzi 22-liter backpack. And in my opinion, if you currently have a backpack and you're like unsatisfied with it for whatever reason, you know, spending $89, you know, or $109 for a new backpack is not gonna break the bank if you, and you know, like going out and buying like a $200, $250 backpack like a lot of these other brands are selling theirs for. So yeah, I hope you found this video interesting, insightful, and helped you make a purchase decision on your next camera backpack. And as always, until next time, lighten up.
Hey man, what you doing?
Checking out my Instagram account.
Oh my god, Instagram, it rat. It don't let you monetize your video.
Oh, for real? Good thing I have a YouTube channel.
What your YouTube name?
youtube.com/envufilms.
Oh, I watched your YouTube already. It rat.
Why is that?
You don't read spec sheet when you do review. You don't smile for no reason. You're not sponsored by Storyblock or Squarespace.
Bro, I ain't trying to be like anyone else.
You have no subscribe. You make no money.
How much you make?
Let me show you.
Bro, that's like 3 cents American. How are you gonna buy new flip-flops with that? You got your pinky toe hanging out on the small ass flip-flops?
It the style. If you want pedicure like mine, visit Butt and Hole for nail and massage. Pedicure and happy ending, only $29.99.